Hey everybody, it's Tom from LWSRA here to introduce our latest supporter challenge called the Hawk Effect. Hawk Effect campaign is kicking off at the end of March. We're looking for families and other supporters to create fundraising teams in order to help generate support for LWSRA. This is in our efforts to make the final building payments for the Lincolnway Special Recreation Center. Once we're able to make those payments, we're going to be able to start saving money for the future, as well as plan the future expansion at the building, which will definitely be needed as we've continued to grow since the building first opened in 2014. So if you stick around in this video, I'm going to go through the 3 quick steps that will help you get started on giving us your information so we can generate that custom letter, as well as how to create your fundraising team and then spreading the word. So stick around and we'll give you a little walkthrough on how to do it. And if you guys want to see here, step 1, pretty simple, is enter your info to generate a custom letter. So we're going to generate that letter for you and send it to you. So whether you want to send it out by email, which is our recommended method, or if you do want to do snail mail, we do have the option that we can mail out a letter to any contacts you provide us with. That was how our parent challenge started back in 2012. We did what was called the 50 Parent Challenge. And with that, we were sending out letters to different contacts of our families, and they were trying to generate support for us to just build the recreation center. So we saw a lot of success with that, and we were able to generate and raise $50,000 for the facility and the construction. So once we click on the link in step 1, we're taken to a page that's going to give us the option to answer a few questions. That's going to help guide our staff in creating a custom letter for you. We'll make sure to give you that text for the letter to email out, and if we're sending out any snail mail letters, we'll go ahead and mail them out, customized to fit your family or your team. You will see on question 6, it asks about snail mail. You can pick both, so if you want to email out and send some snail mail letters, feel free to answer yes to questions 5 and 6. Anybody that is a community supporter, you can answer NA in the ones that note that. Those are geared towards our participants, but we'll make sure to customize the letter to let them know that you're a friend of LWSRA. Once you complete all the questions, you can go ahead and hit submit. And from there, we're ready for step 2. So step 2 is creating your team page. You can click on that link for step 2, and it's taking us right now to the main Hawk Effect page here on Kindful. So it gives a little background on the Hawk Effect, and at the top it gives an option for anybody to donate now. That would just go to the main Hawk Effect cause. It wouldn't go to a specific team. Or in your guys' case, you can click on create a team. And once you're on this screen, if you're already a user on our Kindful donor site, you can scroll down to the bottom and click sign in and access your account that way. But most of you are going to be new, so you're going to create a secure account and enter your email and name and password. You can agree to the Kindful terms of use and privacy policy, and you can go ahead and hit that submit button, and you'll be taken to the next screen to set up your team page. It will send you an email to verify that your account has been created on Kindful, and you can follow the steps here to get started in creating that team page. So on that second step here is create team fundraising goal. By default, it's going to say $500. We know some people may want to raise a little bit more, some may want to raise a little bit less as a team, so you can adjust that amount. It can also be adjusted at a later date if you decide to change it. You can put in your team name, the short mission statement at the top, that first section, feel free to leave that the way it is. That is just going to be general and generic for each page. At the bottom, the detailed description of your team, you're going to see some carets and brackets in there. That's where you can change the information that we've listed. You can kind of customize that section, tailor it to your story or your team. Feel free to add any stories about your experience and how LWSRA and the Hawk Effect has impacted your family in this section. You also see there's one more section at the bottom that says event at. That's asking you to pick a date, but we don't need to use that section at this time. So you can skip over that, leave it blank, and go ahead and hit create and continue. And the next screen is asking you to customize, so it gives you a few options for color. You really don't have to select anything there if you don't want to. Profile image is optional. You could add one if you'd like, but the big thing is to add a feature image or video. So if you click on that link to edit the feature image or video, it'll give you some options such as linking to an image, linking to YouTube or Vimeo video, or upload an image. So if you click on upload an image, the gray box says drop files to upload. You can click on that. Once you click that button, you're going to search your computer to find an image to upload. So I've added one here. Once it's ready, I hit done, and it is on my page right there. You can see it's cut off a little bit. It's not quite lined up the way I would want it, but that's okay. We're going to fix that in the next step. So you can hit save and continue and then view your page. And now you're going to see an option that's still a little bit of editing. It's going to let you edit the text if you need to. This is where you're going to see your information we were entering before. On the right hand side of your page, you're going to see your percent of your goal reached. So that's your total raised to date. Supporters would be the total number of individuals who have made a donation and how many days are remaining in the campaign. Right now we're setting our target date of May 31st, 2021 to try to raise the funds towards our goal. We'll likely still take donations throughout the rest of 2021 for the Hawk Effect campaign, but right now we're working towards that May 31st deadline. You'll see any recent transactions or recent donors on your site there. Unless they choose to remain anonymous, their name will display there. Any team members will also show up on the right-hand side with the amount they've raised. But if we do want to fix that image, you'll see at the top it says crop image right above that picture. When you click on that, it's going to give us the option to drag a box over the picture, and then we can save that, and it will re-center the image, and now everybody looks great in there. So once you've changed that picture, if you made any other changes as well to the text in the top left, be sure to hit the Save button. That will save any of your changes. On the left-hand side, you'll notice there's a few options in the menu. Donate, Dashboard, Activities, Causes, and Billing. So if you go to your dashboard, when you are signed into your Kindful account, that's actually all of your information in there. So this is a quick rundown of your account. It's going to show anything you're involved in, such as your causes, any payment info you have saved, as well as reports such as your tax summary. So anybody that does make a donation in Kindful, or if they mail us a check, we'll be entering them into the Kindful system. It's automatically going to send them an email thanking them for their donation, as well as giving them the tax write-off information. And at the end of the year, in January, it will generate a tax summary that will automatically be emailed to them for any donations they've made to LWSRA during that year. And now that we've completed step 2, it's on to step 3, which is spread your wings and share. So once you've done step 1 and step 2, our staff are going to work on that as quick as we can. Hopefully within a day or two we can get back to you with a custom letter that you'll be able to send out. And once we get that letter to you, you can copy and paste the text into an email to send out to your family and friends. Share it on social media. It's going to have a link to your team page. That way your supporters can click on that link, taken directly to your team page where they can make a donation. The donation will show up on your team page and then automatically add to the total of the running Hawk Effect campaign for the overall LWSRA goal of $200,000. And if you do have any snail mail letters to go out, we will be mailing them and reaching out for any contacts that you have and addresses so we can make sure we get those sent out as soon as possible. Alright, so that is the rundown on how to get started on the Hawk Effect supporter campaign, Create Your Team. If you have any questions along the way, feel free to reach out to us. You can email support@lwsra.org or give us a call. We're there to help you try to get it all set up. If anybody does want to do a video, we can give you some pointers as well. You can record a quick video to really explain the Hawk Effect and what impact it's had on your family. And we can put that right onto the page for you. That'll be a great way to really highlight your experiences for any family or friends that you send your letter out to. We hope to see everybody again soon, and take care.